Well, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon or good evening, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. It's lovely to see you as usual, and I hope you have had a good day and having a good week so far. So, as you can see, we've gone back to Sainsbury's just for a wee change because we've been going to Morrison's obviously for the last few weeks. So, I've been missing Sainsbury's, so we've done a wee click and collect. So, I've spent just over £80. There is quite a lot there. I didn't need too much meat because I've actually got a muscle food order coming as well. That's due next week, so I've got a lot of meat in there, so I didn't want to get too much meat and I want to leave some room in the freezer for that. If you're new and this is your first time here, my name's Cheryl. This is What's for Tea, and we are a family of 4 from the west coast of Scotland. And if you do like these kinds of videos, why not consider subscribing just before you go. So this was everything that I got here, and as usual picked up my usual grated cheese. So I've got a cheddar and mozzarella and a big pack of grated mozzarella. I seem to go through more of the mozzarella, so I said I'm going to pick up a big pack just to see if we do go through it. So yeah, we do, we love our cheese. And then Mr. What's for Tea's bananas, he is the only one that's really keen on them. Picked up a pack of posh butter because there was 20p off it, making it roughly the same price as the usual ones. Mr. What's for Tea's strawberry trifles. I do like these as well, but you know, I'm trying to stay away from these kind of things at the moment. Some natural yoghurt because I'm going to be doing a chicken korma. And then these wee yogurts were on offer, so I picked these ones up just to see what they're like. In fact, I'm sure I've had them before. Then a wee bag of lettuce. We're now starting to get out of the lettuce sort of time of the year, so there will be less and less probably as the weeks go on now. Then a wee loaf of bread. This is only 50 calories per slice, and it's actually quite tasty, you know, for low calorie bread. A wee block of feta because we are going to be doing a tomato and feta pasta bake. Haven't had that for ages. And then a cauliflower cheese, which I'm going to try roasted during the week instead of putting the cheese sauce on it, because that's all I tend to do with cauliflower. But you know, it is lovely, but we're getting a bit fed up with the cauliflower cheese. Big bag of our normal potatoes and a big bag of carrots as well, because I'm completely out of both of them because I've been making quite a lot of mashed potato. And then a big bag of peppers. These are the wonky peppers, or the, you know, the imperfectly perfect ones. And I just think that, you know, they're going to be the same, even though they're a bit cheaper. A big pot of coriander. Again, this is for the curry that I'm going to be doing. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a chicken tikka or a chicken korma, but I have left that in the community page if you want to get involved in the poll. Some plum tomatoes for a wee change, just from the round tomatoes. And apologies if I sound a bit raspy. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so I'm raspier than normal. Some green chilies for the curry, and also some onions. I think we go through onions like you wouldn't believe. I think people are eating them like apples, seriously. An enchilada kit. This is the extra mild one. I did get this a couple of weeks ago and it was lovely, but it was still a bit on the spicy side for Mr. What's for Tea. He's not really a fan of spice, so I said I'll get that one, see what it's like. Some beetroot. And then these wee chipolata sausages, these wee pork sausages, I've seen in quite a lot of people's shopping hauls, and apparently they're really nice. And I'm going to be doing a sausage casserole at some point, so I got those to see what they're like. Some chicken breasts. And then for me and Mr. What's for Tea one night, I picked up this mozzarella and nduja sausage sort of stuffed ravioli. And yeah, we've had that before and it is lovely with a wee tomato sauce over the top. Some apple juice because this was an offer as well. And it's quite a big bottle. There's over a litre there and it's only £2. So yeah, and it looks lovely. A couple of bags of pasta. So we've got the fusilli or the fusilli and the macaroni. That's the brand that we like. To go with the curry, I got a couple of plain naan breads and a couple of chapatis as well. I prefer the chapatis. From the takeaway, I love naan bread, but I don't think you can replicate that, you know, from the supermarkets. I just go for the chapatis. A few seasoning packets. And then my usual jalapeno peppers. I'd run out of these and I haven't had them for a wee while actually. Some scones, and I do make my own from time to time, but these are just a fantastic price, you know, and if you're not going to have the time to do your own, those are ideal. Some ginger paste, again, this is for the curry, and I'll only need half a teaspoon of that. And then some Cadbury fingers. I haven't had these for ages, and these always remind me of Christmas. So yeah, it's coming to that time of the year, isn't it? So yeah, some fingers. And then some chocolate digestives. These are always in my snack drawer. And again, to go with the curry, I got these poppadoms. I'm going to be doing a tikka and a korma, so all of these things will last, you know. And then some coconut cream and some pure creamed coconut. I don't think there's much of a difference really. One's hard, one's a liquid, and these are for the curries as well. Some washing up liquid. I like to have a wee stock of that. I think I've got 4 or 5 bottles. Big box of bran flakes. And then a big jar of mayonnaise. I was nearly out of this as well. We prefer the Hellmann's or the Heinz. A bag of gastro chips for the freezer. I love these, but they are so fattening. So I'm on these ones from Aunt Bessie's. These are the home style chips. And for a wee change, I got these Fab Lollies. There are 6 in there, and it's a sort of strawberry ice and vanilla ice, dipped in chocolate with some wee sprinkles on the top. They are lovely. Some garlic puree and some sugar-free iron brew. I haven't had this for a wee while either, and I do like iron brew, but I'm now on the sugar-free variety, which I actually prefer. Some chicken stock pots, some ground almonds for the korma, and then some tuna, because I haven't had this for a wee while, and the baked potatoes, so I'll pick some of that up. And then Jasper's Food as well, and this is the one that he's been getting recently. That was actually a substitution. I normally get, you know, the wee trays that you get, but they'd ran out of them, so they gave me the sachets instead, so I don't suppose he'll mind too much. It's probably all the same stuff, just repackaged. But yeah, so that was everything that I got. Like I said, I'm not going to get to the butcher this week, but I have got a muscle food order coming. They have kindly sponsored a series of videos for the channel, so yeah, I'll explain more about that when we get there next week. So as usual, a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel the supporters over in Patreon for supporting the channel, and to the channel members here as well. It's very much appreciated, guys. So thank you for the ongoing support, and thank you all for watching. If you're still here at this point, you know, even just watching the channel, you know, leaving your comments, because I've got a lot of you do email me saying you'd love to support me on Patreon or become a channel member, but you just don't have the funds. And listen, don't worry about it. Those options are just there, you know, for folk maybe that do want to go ahead with that. But it just means so much that you're all watching and leaving your comments and liking the video. You know, it all counts, all matters, and I'm just so blessed and touched that you're here even watching the videos. So don't worry about it, just enjoy and watch the videos and leave your comments, because I do love to read your comments. And I'll be back on Sunday for meals of the week and the winner of your Degusta box for this month. So if you've entered that, make sure to come back on Sunday, and I'll catch up with you during the week for that recipe. Whatever curry I've decided to do, hopefully I'll see you for that. So take care and bye for now. Bye.